You're feeling stuck and you're in sales. You wake up in the morning and you don't have that same drive to get to your desk and start executing on your day. You connect with people, but you're not really engaging, connecting with them, nor are you happy that you're connecting with them. You go home and you feel like it's the same thing every single day. Look, you're not alone, and I'm gonna show you today the top strategies and ways you could eliminate this funk, because that's exactly what you're in. Look, a lot of times we feel like we get stuck in these positions, and the worst thing you could do when you get stuck in these positions is you could stay in these positions forever. I'm gonna show you 4 ways today to eliminate this funk. Focus on gratitude. If you were really in a funk and you're coming to work and you're not happy waking up, you're not happy coming to work, you're not happy speaking to people, you're not happy when you're going home, do you truly believe that you're grateful? Do you truly believe that you're focused on gratitude? The answer is no. Because if you truly woke up in the morning and you're like, man, I'm grateful for my body, man, I'm grateful for my kids, I'm grateful for my wife, I'm grateful for my brain, I'm grateful that I'm alive, like anything could happen any day right now where I won't be here. I'm grateful for this house, the air condition, the heat, the clothes. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful that I have a job. Like, if you truly, deep down in your heart, were grateful for everything going on in your life, do you think it's possible to be assed out or in a funk when you get into work? It's not possible. So that means that you need to focus on gratitude and stop with the false gratitude. You think you're grateful, but you're not grateful. That's false gratitude. Yeah, I'm grateful for everything I have. You're not really grateful for everything you have. So what do you do to eliminate the funk? Is you wake up every single day in the morning, you close your eyes, and you truly be grateful for everything you have. How do you truly be grateful for everything you have? We'll type in Tony Robbins gratitude meditation. It's a 5-minute meditation that you could do every single day that'll show you how to unlock real gratitude. Let's move on to the you. Understand your purpose. A lot of times salespeople who are in ruts or in a funk is because they've forgotten about their purpose. You're coming into work, you're kind of in the same motions every single day, but you forgot what you're doing this all for. And then again, you might think that, yeah, I know what I'm doing this all for. I'm doing it for my family. You're not truly thinking of doing it for your family if you're in a funk. You have to understand that. If somebody says, I'm boxing to be the world champion for my family so I could retire them and I never have to box again, then they go into the ring and they're like,
man, another day I gotta box. I don't even think I'm gonna win.
Are they really boxing for their family at that point? Is that how you fight for your family? You're not fighting for your family. So a lot of times you're underestimating your purpose. You're underestimating what your purpose really means to you. You're underestimating why you woke up this morning. You're underestimating what you told yourself last year, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, when you were growing up, what you wanted to do, what you wanted to be. You're underestimating that feeling of purpose, what it actually means, and how it connects you back to today. So what do you do to stop this? Every single day you wake up and you close your eyes and you visualize your purpose. And you say, this is where I want to be. And if I want to be there, what could I do today to connect me to this is where I want to be? This individual here that's in a funk, what are things that I shouldn't do today that are not going to connect me to this is where I want to be? And if you truly understand that, and you truly understand your purpose, and you're not underestimating your purpose, you will eliminate the you to get out of your funk. Moving on to the N. Nurture yourself with a ritual. What does that mean? That means every single day when I wake up, I have a personal morning ritual that I do. And this personal morning ritual warms me up to be the individual that I want to be inside of my life. When I don't do this personal morning ritual, it's hard for me to wake up and be that individual because I didn't prep or prime my mind to get into the zone of being this individual who's grateful, being this individual who understands their purpose, doing something today that connects me to my purpose. There's a whole activity that goes into this for me, which is part of my morning ritual. And when you do this morning ritual every single day, it's kind of hard to not be this individual because in the morning you're spending 30, 45 minutes or maybe even an hour getting yourself ready to be this individual. So again, if I put you in a boxing ring and I trained you for an hour and you woke up every morning and said, I'm gonna be a boxing champion, and you trained to be a boxing champion and you wrote down your goals of why you wanna be a boxing champion and you understand your purpose, you're gonna go to that ring fired up. Instead of if I snoozed your alarm, or if you snoozed your alarm 6, 7 times, woke up last second and you kind of went into the boxing ring, you're not that individual. You didn't prime yourself to be that individual. So what is a personal ritual? It's whatever the hell you want it to be. For me, I wake up in the morning, first thing I do is I close my eyes and I meditate. While I'm meditating, I say gratitude things in my head, what I'm grateful for. Then I visualize where I want to be and my purpose. And then I try to go silent. 15, 20 minutes every single day, that's how I start. Then I go into the garage and I do a quick workout, a little bit of cardio, a little bit of working out, nothing crazy, 30, 40 minutes. Then after that, I go to the ground outside, barefoot, look at the sun, I go, and I do breath work. 10, 20 breaths. Then after that, I go into the shower and I put it on cold so I could kind of get that shock in my body, or I do an ice bath, and then I go out there and I try to read a chapter of a book, and I go out to work and I go out to my day. Now, because I did all of these things to prime my mind and warm myself up for the day, it's kind of hard to walk in and say, f this place, man, I'm not in the mood today. No, I come in like, what's next, motherfucker? Who's gonna with me today? Come on, who needs help today? Whose life am I gonna change today? I made myself that individual. I acted in the morning. I did 4, 5, 6 things. I sacrificed an hour and a half to get myself to be that individual. And now guess what? I am that individual. It's hard to not be that individual when I did everything to be that individual. So how do you eliminate the N? You nurture yourself with a personal ritual every single day. 15 minutes to 1 hour. Pick 3 or 4 things that could get your mind in that state. Use some of mine or create your own. That's gonna help you nurture yourself with a ritual instead of nothing for yourself. You do nothing for yourself. You wake up, you go to work, you come home, you see your family, you eat dinner, you go to sleep, you do it again. You're kind of living in like a dream. You're not even conscious. So stop doing nothing for yourself. Nurture yourself with a ritual. Congratulations, you have now gotten rid of the N out of your funk. Moving on to the last one. Keeping a business ritual. Even if you lacked motivation and you felt like you were in a funk, well, if you still came into your workplace and you did all the successful actions that you could possibly do to be successful, you're still gonna end up successful. Even if your mind was in a funk, you could still be successful if you kept up with your business rituals. What do I mean by that? What are my business rituals? Well, I come in every single day, I call, text, and email all of my new clients, all of my hot clients. Then I go through all my clients in process and I prospect and do follow-up. I send out my blast. These are 4 or 5 things I do in my business to be successful. I try to get emotions on every single phone call. I try to build good relationships. I try to do positive messages. If you write down the 4, 5, 6 things, look at the top performer. What do? Well, they come in early. Okay, I'm gonna come in early. What do? Well, they're always laughing and making their clients like them. Well, I'm gonna try to make my clients like me. What else do they do? Well, you know, they always have the highest effort, talk time and dials. I'm gonna do the highest effort and talk time and dials. Now you do those 3, 4 things. It's one thing to do it while you're in a funk because you're not gonna do it with passion and energy and life. It'll still get you something, but not where you wanna be. But if you eliminated the F, the U, and the N with focusing on gratitude, understanding your purpose, nurturing yourself with the ritual, and then you came in and did business rituals, 3, 4 things you could commit to in your business that make you successful, now you're an unstoppable force because now your mind is ready, your soul is ready, your passion's there, your purpose is there, your gratitude is there, and now you're doing the 4 or 5 things that make you successful. So it's like I'm going into the boxing ring, my training's on point, my eating's on point, my coach is on point, my mind is on point. When I go in the ring, I'm gonna dominate the ring. And I'm gonna do what the top performers do in the ring. Whether that's blocking, moving, taunting, whatever it is that my top performer I'm looking at is doing, and I start doing that, that's my business rituals, now I'm gonna be unstoppable. So now you're keeping a business ritual instead of keeping nothing at all. You focus on your gratitude, you understand your purpose, you nurture yourself with a personal ritual, and you keep a business ritual. Now you've eliminated the K. Congratulations. Your funk just turned into flow. And now when you're in flow, guess what happens? You unlock your highest self. You unlock your highest potential. And you unlock the pathway to get to your purpose. My name is Alex Sharafadine. I've been selling for the last 2 decades business sales in the street, business to business, then phone sales. I run a sales academy for salespeople, a leadership academy for leaders, and a mortgage masterclass for people in mortgages. Like, subscribe, and share the channel with anybody you love. We're doing this for you. Head to acezacademy.com, check out the menu, join our community, weekly live coaching. I will improve your results or give you your money back guarantee. Thank you for watching.